Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three usurpers that were here last week, or 2 weeks ago, again. Had a bit of a skip week. In the bottom left, we have Regan Belladonna, Academy Wizard, played by Char.
Hello. Kendi's barking, so I'm going to keep muting myself.
In the bottom middle, we have Blackjack, Human Vigilante Guardian, played by Will.
Just a small cue. Just a little one as a treat.
Just tiny cue. Cooing his way in the corner, we got Felix Milos, Maestro Bard, played by Alex. Hello.
It's always good to change up your governments every now and again.
Yeah, just a little bit. And while I remember, let's see, Tully and Felix both need a hero point. And today's episode is brought to you by the Rakshasa. Ooh, spooky. It lets you cast Command as a 10th rank spell one time.
I have a clarification question on that.
Yes.
Since Command, if it's heightened to 5th rank or above, can target up to 5 targets, does that mean that card allows you to target up to 5 targets?
Yep.
Okay. It specifies singular target in the spell, or in the...
Oh, does it? I'll allow...
It doesn't, specify, you can only use it on target, just calls singular target throughout instead of
okay.
targets.
I mean for it to count for everything, or count as the fully heightened version, so yes, you can command up to 5 things. But it is an evil card, so it will require 3 hero points from you goody two-shoes over there. Alright, so, last time, third action, I shouldn't clap. At least I clap behind the mic. Last time on third action,
Sound check.
our group of intrepid adventurers made their way deeper. Well, I guess you returned to the Pilt's Palace, where you intended to depose the Emperor to protect the citizens of Old Corvosa, as well as gain the favor of one Salvatore Scream, who has given you a bunch of additional information. You did successfully depose him, but did not successfully kill him before he escaped. You chased him down to his former theater, where he seemed to maybe have some things stashed, but he had already teleported away by the time you got there. So it's unclear exactly where he has gone, but the townsfolk at least think he's gone for good, and his gang seems to have scattered in the immediate term. So with that dealt with, you, I guess, went back to the good side of town, back to the mainland for a... sorry, I'm getting this kind of out of order. Right?
No, we went back for a minute, and then we
had to go to Ammon's house first.
Yeah.
So we could go back, but we did go back, yes.
Right, okay. But in any case, where we are now is, it is Star Day, Farast the 15th. It is around noon o'clock p.m. You had just had a conversation, I believe, with... Yeah, sorry, just got something in my throat. With Lowry Vaus, the follower of Zon Kuthan, who's been looking into some of the... seems to be looking into something related to Salvatore Scream's paintings. She gave you as much information as it seemed like she was able to, and bid you a second farewell, leaving you with some mysteries in hand. So now you find yourselves, you've got an invite, well, not invite, a letter of recommendation, I guess, from Salvatore Scream to the Arkonas. A letter of introduction, there we go, to the Arkonas, where he said that he, it seems like both Neolandus, the former Seneschal, and Vencarlo Orsini your friend and former Blackjack have both been left in hiding, perhaps. Unclear exactly what's going on there. So you've got that to deal with. You've got the Emperor potentially still on the loose. And yeah, I guess I'll stop babbling and turn it over to you guys. What do you want to do? Because I don't know.
We were going to wait till the next day. Is it already noon?
It's a little afternoon, I think.
Okay. So,
yes, I believe
know
it's noon.
Later this afternoon and evening, Tully's going to go out as Blackjack and try to see if he can locate any information about the Emperor, if the Emperor's shown his face since he's been deposed, or if there's any sign of him at his old haunting house places. So he'll head to Pilt's Palace, but also to Pilt's home. We'll check out his we did go to his old playhouse before. He'll check it out again just to see if there's been any updates, any sign of activity. But that'll be later tonight.
I really should have reviewed my the previous episode right before this. So I think you did all the deposing. Was that this morning? Or was it the night before? Shoot.
I believe it was the morning because we set off early in the morning to go over to
Okay, so that's why
Phyllis's
it's
palace.
that's why it's already noon. You did a bunch of stuff in the morning. You returned, went to talk to Salvatore Scream, who's back at your house. You gave him the keys to Mayhem's house, I think.
Yes.
And then came back. And that's when you had the conversation with Lowry. And cool. All right. Continue.
So yes, later tonight, after more rest and some recuperation, hopefully, Tully will go out as Blackjack and try and track down the Emperor if the Emperor happens to be around still.
All right.
Sure, the other
That's Tully's plan.
My plan was twofold. Felix picked up quite a bit of stuff that is sort of just in a pile that needs identifying. And I wanted to try and gather some information on House Arkona, that is literally just steps away from Amon's house, to see like what the best approach would be for tomorrow when we go over there to try and gain an audience. I think we'd said previously that it appeared to be actively guarded, so like figuring out the patterns of the guards and what other what entrance might be most prudent.
Okay. And Char, what's Regan?
Am I
thinking
allowed
of?
to be really selfish and while everyone's doing stuff, go and take my test and also talk to I don't know if this is a thing, but talk to the school nurse about my horrible cramps that I keep getting.
Sure.
mild heart attacks, yeah.
Someone there must know why this hurts so much. But if there's time for me to do all of that, go through the door and do it, that's what I would like to do.
Okay. Yeah, that seems fine by me. Mayhem, do you need healing before that?
I would appreciate it, but
Oh, yeah.
if you
I didn't realize you were in.
want to give me just I think one healing should be enough.
One
Some-
heal.
One heal, please.
I'll make
Thank
sure it's me healing. Ba-da-ba-da. You can have an assurance heal.
you. 21.
21.
Others.
Oh, yeah, your assurance is a
That's
25 at this point, which will always be a critical success on the basic treat wounds, which is normally DC 15. So yeah,
Woo!
21 became 30 points of healing thanks to robust health. That puts Mayhem at 131 of 134.
Yeah, so just a scratch. I'm doing fine. So,
All right.
you need to go do your test or whatever. Go right ahead.
And if you're Mayhem, if you're largely just resting for the until nightfall, I'll let you cover
Yes.
the remaining 3 as just
Okay.
chilling. Okay, so Mayhem's gonna rest until the evening. The other 2, yeah, let's do Regan first. So you go
Pretty
back through the
fast.
doorway
Yes.
and then make your way over to the academy.
Oh, oh.
Which takes about 30-45 minutes, I would say. And you wanted to try to do a makeup test,
Yes.
because it is Star Day and your tests are normally on Fridays, but
Yeah,
you
I was
missed it.
busy. I was helping, and I will not have this harm me.
Okay, so yeah, you meet with this week was actually a necromancy test over at the Hall of Whispers.
God.
And your the dean, Oriana Delmore, sees you come in. So there you are, Regan. Missed you at the exam yesterday, she says as her head's down. She's like clearly grading papers.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I had some stuff I got caught up in, and I totally forgot that it was Fire Day.
Going to give you a diplomacy check then, or deception.
I'm not
Either or.
deceiving. They're both the same.
Nah, just lie to your teacher straight up. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know if I can trust my.
I don't think you're lying. Like your the inside of your body attempts to rebel periodically. You have a perfectly reasonable
Oh, I should have been like, I'm sick. Fuck, that would have been such a better one. Of like, I'm feeling sick. Can I change my answer?
Yeah, you can change your answer.
Oh, I've been having these horrible pains because this is 2 birds with 1 stone. Horrible pains past few days, and I haven't felt really well. And it's been difficult for me to concentrate.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check, and
Okay.
I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus.
I can put tummy hurts. +2. Public or does it matter?
You can roll it publicly.
Let's go. My tummy hurts. Oh. Just a 20.
Her eyes narrow. She looks at you.
My tummy does hurt.
I'll allow it, but just this once.
Oh, thank you.
She reaches over to a stack beside her, takes some sheets of parchment, and kind of slides them across her desk. Quickly now.
Alright. It's test
You can have a
time.
seat over there, and she points at a desk in the corner.
Ring grabs the papers and goes and sits at her lone desk to take her test. Watch me
All right.
utterly fail.
Yeah, give me the Arcana check, but you're gonna take a -2 to this one because the bleeding starts kicking in during the test.
I was gonna say, am I
'Cause
gonna
you have
get
a
all
heart
crammed during my oh, my tummy hurts. Tummy hurts. I think this will put in a minus. Oh, my hat. All right, we're rolling. Wow, I love the number 4.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
I don't know
And
what
you
I'm
got-
supposed to be beating.
I was just trying to find what that was again. I have a formula for it. Weekly exam.
It depends.
Based on standard DC for your level. You guys are level 9. So it's 26 is the standard DC, and you got a 22. You have hero points, you can use them.
Matt, you know what? I'm gonna have my tummy hurt I'm gonna accept the failure for my tummy because my tummy hurts. I'd be like, after I take my test, I can't think. I'm gonna get this tummy problem fixed.
As she's like grading it,
Just like bleeding on the test from my mouth. It's like.
honestly, I expected better from my star pupil, but you should see yourself to the nurse's office, I suppose.
Yes, thank you. She grumbles, and like sluggishly goes towards the nurse's office. It's like,
And as you reach the door, Miss Regan, really, you should take better care of yourself.
I'll try.
And she'll
Poor
just kind
Regan.
of wave you out.
Who's been healing everyone but cannot heal herself.
So yeah, with a failure, you don't get any academic. What did I call them? Academic points.
Yeah. Do I lose anything?
You don't lose any because you did not critically
Okay.
fail.
Oh, thank goodness.
You just don't gain any.
That's fine.
Okay, you make your way over to the staff buildings where the nurse's office would be. She's kind of fully dressed in like gloves and mask, and given all of the recent plague, they are seemingly extra cautious compared to the last time you've probably been in here. She gives you a brief medical exam. Wait, where'd my dice go? God. Okay. Let's say that she is an expert. And I think this is that. Okay. Just deciding on skill level. Alright.
She's just an expert. I'm a
Oh.
mess.
And DC for this is based on the creature that did it to you. Which is that. I think that's enough. Oh, yes. Okay. You seem to have a case of the wretched weeps, she says after the examination is done. This isn't very good. The best I can do for you is give you some of these, some of this medicine here, and she will have you take some medicine, giving you an anti-plague effect. It will probably still be bad throughout the day, but hopefully it'll get better in the morning.
Oh, thank you. It's been hurting me for, I guess it was. Did it just start this morning? I think it did. It's been hurting me all day.
Well, it can take a while to run through your system. If you want to stay here, I can continue to look after you.
Does it go away on its own eventually, or do I need to keep taking treatments?
Additional treatment will help. You're at what we like to call stage 2 of the disease. You'll be taking 2d4 persistent bleed damage roughly every hour, and it also comes with an enfeebled 1 effect at the same time. If it advances to stage 3, you'll be getting 2d6 persistent bleed every hour, and the enfeebled will jump up to a second level. But if you manage to get back down to stage 1, then you'll just be a carrier with no ill effect.
Forever.
Once you get to stage 0, it'll go away, and you'll no
Okay.
longer have the disease.
I see. And so, would it be beneficial for me to stay here to try and get to 0, or would it not super? Like,
If you
is this something I
stay
do
here, you'll get the circumstance bonus from her treating disease on you.
I see.
If you
And that's
don't stay
every
here,
hour?
because she needs to have you here for at least 8 hours to treat you.
8 hour. Oh, that's fine, I think.
It's roughly like 1 o'clock p.m. for you right now.
Oh, yes. I feel like 8 hours would be fine for this.
Okay.
But like multiple days wouldn't have been okay.
Yeah, it's just if you want her treating your disease, then it'll be 8 hours. So okay, let me give you the treat disease effect then. And what did I roll? I rolled. I think that's just a regular success, not a crit. So it's an additional +2. Okay. Okay. So yeah, she gave you anti-plague. I think that anti-plague is like a +4, and then her treatment on you is a +2. So you've got an effective +6. Hopefully that'll help you get out of that range. She can't give you like additional anti-plagues for free. That's just the one that she's allowed to use on you.
That's fine.
So a further anti-plague you'd have to purchase. All right. Let's do Felix next. What did you
I just have so many things in my bag. It's just a solid 10 minutes of pulling things out of a bag and trying to figure out what the hell they are.
Oh, you're identifying stuff that
Correct.
have not been identified yet. All right.
And then after that, we'll go gathering information and stalk around House Arkona and see how well it's guarded.
Okay. If you want to start, request the first one. Okay.
Why not a wig?
Yes, this wig. How do I do this? Is it supposed skill checks to chat? All right. Give me a roll for the wig.
I'm considering my options.
Arcana, nature, religion, occultism.
They're all the same.
Just pick one. Oh, yeah. Now that you had some time to look at this, you are able to very quickly identify what it is, or very fully identify what it is. This is a quick wig. A quick wig. Basically, it's like it can change into any kind of hair or hairstyle, and it helps you disguise yourself or impersonate.
Oh, cool. It's a very
forget the
quick
exact
disguise.
bonuses, but yes, a very quick disguise. Next
very
item.
Cool. A brooch.
The harp brooch. Let's see. Give me a roll.
Boop.
Unfortunately, you're not sure what this is.
We'll keep.
It's definitely magical. You can it is functional. You can like pluck the little strings on the brooch, and it does play some small sounds. It's very difficult with your the hand. Your fingers are too big to really effectively play it.
Oh.
But there's definitely some kind of magic embedded in there.
Maybe next time. I can try again a little bit later.
All right, this mask. This one's like a white porcelain mask. Looks like a kind of standard theater mask. Uh, you believe that this is actually a cursed mask.
Oh no.
Um,
Does it make me
if
haunt the
you-
theater for the remainder of my days?
something like that. It is a mask that you're not exactly sure how it works, but it does bind to your soul, and usually kind of traps you. Like it binds your soul to a location, usually like a theater. So it'll cause you to it kind of like mind controls you and causes you to go towards a location that it was designed for, and then compels you to stay there until you die, and then compels you to continue staying there beyond death.
Well, I'm glad I didn't put it on.
Yeah.
Let's see what this cloak is next.
Cloak. Here's the cloak. This is actually, so the cloak itself is clearly like a theater prop cloak. You think this might actually complete the pair between the two, between that haunted mask and this haunted cloak.
It's a set. I get it.
Yes, it'll actually it powers increases the power of the cursed mask and makes the will save to break out of the effect even harder.
Is there and it all sounds negative. Is it a particularly like appealing mask and cloak, or like I'm trying to find why you would put this on?
You're not sure. Maybe. So you don't think these are like specific like items that you would like make intentionally? These are probably you're like reading the vibes of them with your like bardic powers, and you're picking up that these things are haunted and will try to ensorcel you, basically, or possess you. You think these might actually contain souls inside of them.
That's especially cursed. Would not wear them. But yeah. Last but not least, my hope for beginning a ska band here in Corvosa, an unusual horn.
Give me the check for that. That one's only crafting. Yeah, that one also, you're not quite sure. Yeah, it plays sound. You think that it could be activated by playing music through it, but you're not really sure exactly what the activation notes would be.
Oh well. An attempt was
Okay,
made.
you could. All of those could be attempted, reattempted another day.
Indeed. I think the only other unidentified item I have, I actually sort of know because it was the sabers that came off of our mantis friends, and they're just terrifying, like all the things they have. But I don't know. I'll give it a look before we.
Oh yes, the sawtooth sabers.
Yeah.
Sure.
I know what they are. I just don't know how they are terrifying.
Okay. For that, you're able to figure out what runes are on these bad boys. And they are +1 striking wounding.
Ooh. That's
So-
unpleasant.
+1 in striking, you know. Wounding, I don't know if you've seen already, but when you hit a creature with a wounding weapon, you deal bleed damage. So 1d6 persistent bleed.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
I think with the afternoon thoroughly wasted trying to identify somewhat cursed objects, I'll go prowl around
I
the
got a
neighborhood.
couple more if you want.
Are you like giving helpful comments from the side as you watch me attempt to pick through this
Tully's
stuff?
Tully's actually has decided he is just taking the afternoon off because he hasn't done that in a while, and has found the couch and kicked back entirely, and is just like entirely reclined, and is just kind of giving pointers. When you're looking at the horn, he literally has to see it and just goes. I don't know if it works. Here you go. But here is an axe that we took off of that barbarian,
Ooh.
and some bombs that I've been holding on to for a minute. I think that's it. Oh, leather armor from the mantis people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll press buttons.
All right, the battle axe. That's straightforward. Actually, that's just a striking rune.
Okay, easy enough.
Cool. I have so many
Uh,
of these alchemical bombs. It has to look like one of the ones I have. Maybe?
Yes, you are able to identify these pretty quickly. They are alchemist fires, but the moderate
Cool.
version.
Keep those around for when it's time to throw stuff.
Yeah, that'll be easy. Sure, get rid of those, my other-
And the red mantis armor. Was there anything?
Well, you found 2 of these things. Gosh.
I think I just took both of them.
Uh,
the two.
yeah, here you can try to ID the red mantis armor.
See what runes are on it.
Oh yeah, you're able to figure that out. These bad boys have a +1 armor potency rune, the Greater Shadow rune, and I don't know if anyone in the group has resilient runes yet, but
No, I don't think so.
okay. It is an interesting. You've never seen such a rune before, but you can tell that it's like meant to enhance the protective qualities of the armor. And the design looks fairly unique, where the other runes are a bit more Varisian in design. This one is almost like druidic. Like you've seen some druidic symbols before, and this looks vaguely druidic.
Cool.
Also looks very new, that rune. But yes, that is the 3 mantis armors. I'm not sure who has each one, but
I think I just have the 2 here, and if I can figure out how to split this stack, I'll probably put it on. It's better than my current armor.
I mean, we may want to swap the runes to your armor rather than wearing that armor directly.
Fair. I don't want to appear like a member of the Red Mantis.
I'm not super familiar with the Red Mantis, but I get the feeling that they would not appreciate you walking around looking like them. I could be
Fair.
wrong. Maybe they
No.
maybe they invite newcomers, but
You're probably
I
not.
doubt it.
Well, cool.
to the extent that each of you is like vaguely aware of the red mantis without needing to without doing a check, they are the stuff of like children's bedtime nightmares. Like it would be very terrifying to see you on the street dressed like that. You would definitely draw looks and attention.
Ooh. Hold on to it though. It would be very funny for you to be invisible, and then to dress up as a red mantis and then to drop invisibility behind somebody just to intimidate them for whatever reason.
I think we have the entire getup because I picked up a mask. I have the
Mhm.
sawtooth sabers. We have the armor.
Yeah, you
So-
do have a full red mantis disguise, should you need it.
I'm
Did we ever
sure that will
determine who
come.
hired them?
No, I don't think we did. It's a question of who would have the money to do it.
Well, I mean, I suppose you could go to House Arkona dressed up as them and ask.
That might be the second way we try to get in.
Oh, sorry, what was the question?
Oh, I think
was-
we're just.
No,
What?
well,
I missed
you
something.
asked a question. Was the question who hired them? Or had you figured out who hired them?
I don't
I see,
think we
okay.
figured out who had hired them. So
I don't believe so.
no.
They are known as like assassins for hire, correct? So I'm making the assumption they're not cheap.
Yes, you would. They're both. Without having done a society check, they are both. You would imagine that they're really, really expensive and really hard to contact.
I remember that last part. I think from like we did a basic society check.
Okay,
before,
I think
we-
someone already found out that part. That
Yeah.
you don't really contact the red mantis. You let it be known that you're looking for the red mantis, and if they feel like it, they will talk to you.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's something you could ask about is whether House Arkona is looking for the red mantis to come speak to them again. If
Again,
it's something to be known.
good
again.
implication.
All right. Any other identifications here?
That was all my stuff that I was holding on to. So
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else that Felix wanted to do for the day?
No, with the if there's any time before nightfall, I was going to lightly surveil House Arkona and get an idea about how we might make our entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Gather some information.
Yeah. What's your approach? How would you like to do this?
I think that like I'm trying to make it look like I'm out for a stroll, so like I might begin at the north end of the block and sort of go around the House Arkona, pass by the street, then maybe go to the shore seaside and basically kind of like lightly patrol the perimeter and just see how well the place is guarded, to what
Okay.
extent, if at all.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and move you over to the Arkona Palace map, and hopefully that works.
The goal's not to piss anyone off in particular, so like I'm
Yeah,
not
so you're-
necessarily jumping a wall.
Yeah, you're just walking down the street. There is a bit of a gap between House Arkona's palace and like any of the nearby houses. It's clear that they maintain like a perimeter. They don't want shanties being built up against their walls or anything like that. So yeah, you're just kind of strolling down the street. You can see up ahead, there are a number of guards in a circle around the entryway, and they all seem to be talking to each other. A group of, I'll say 4 of them, then kind of bunch up and then start walking in your direction. But they just walk right past you.
Yeah, I'll give them a wave, not trying to hide anything. Just I'm out for a stroll.
They don't even like look at you. They're just marching.
Gosh, they were that level of busy that I'm not even I didn't even register.
Yes,
on their radar.
It seemed like they were maybe in a rush. They've got they hands on scimitars at their hilts, and they're like march jogging the direction that you came from to the east.
Okay. I'll keep on going, but keep my ears open as I pass these three, see if there's any residual conversation taking place as I go by.
Give me I guess I guess depends on what your approach is here. I would allow a variety of different checks. Like if you're just trying to listen as you pass by, that'd just be perception. If you want to like kind of stop somewhere and hide a little bit and listen, that'd be stealth. If you want to stall nearby, that might be a deception check to look like you dropped something.
I think I'll go for that. I'll dump something out of my pockets.
A length of rope.
A length.
Use rope lore.
No, it would be my whiskey collections. I can use alcohol lore.
There you go.
I will drop a couple of copper pinches, make it look like I overturned my coin purse a little bit, and then stop to pick them up.
Okay.
And see if I can't
give
stall
me a
here.
blind deception check. I'll reveal it afterwards. Okay. All right. So you like, whoops, and a few copper pinches fall out of your pocket, clatter onto the pavement. One of the guards like gives you a look back, but then continues their conversation here. Of the three guards here, one of them is a bit taller and muscular. He's got all three of these men have very dark skin, characteristic of Vudra. The man at the center here, he's got very thick, like mutton chops, and an eye patch over his left eye. And I'll show you what he looks like. He seems to be at least the leader of this group of three here. Now you two, I want you to make sure that if there's any sign of the Emperor's thugs, that you report them to me at once. Yes? Yes, sir. And the two guards salute. And the leader-looking one points off to the west, and the two guards he's standing next to both kind of jog off in that direction.
I think I've stalled well enough, but it was interesting that they too were worried about the Emperor's thugs.
The man, the head guard, then turns and looks at you. Is there something that you need, sir?
Oh, nothing. Sorry to have made a mess. And I'll pick up the rest of my copper pinches and move on my way.
His eyes follow you. It won't let me reveal what your number is, but it was a 23. So you can tell that he has noticed you being suspicious, and you can see him like taking a mental note of like who you are.
Yeah, I'll give the property a wide berth.
Okay. Yeah, you round the corner and start down the slope to the bridge front and the seaside. You can see up ahead there's more shanties. Once you're like down the cliff a bit, and then there's there's the main gate, and then there's shanties on the other side of it. You can also kind of see once you get all the way to the edge, that like it's just kind of a straight shot. I can't quite do this on stream. But it's a straight shot past the wall of the Arkona Palace to the bay.
Okay.
So the wall goes on both sides. The wall goes all the way up to the edge of the cliff. The walls
Oh.
themselves are about 20 feet high up to the ramparts. There are towers at various points. Those are about 30 feet high.
Are there people like in the towers, or is it just the guards down at street level?
Yes, you can see some guards walking the parapets, walking the
Wow.
ramparts.
The degree of resources that House Arkona has is sort of wild for how well they have kept this place guarded even amidst the chaos.
It's maybe less than you might think, but perhaps that's because they seem to be running about. Like, there's like 2 guards on the western walls and 2 guards on the eastern walls that you saw.
Okay.
And they just have the 1 guard currently out in front, but he looks pretty tough.
Well, and then the pack of 4 that left, presumably to go cause havoc in hell in some other place.
Yeah, you saw a pack of 4 leave off to the east, and a pack of 2 go to the west.
Walking around this part of the city, have I seen these guards stray much further than House Arkona itself? I know, like, for example, we'd seen the Emperor's thugs stray pretty far. But, like, I'm wondering in the past.
In recent weeks, so before all of the craziness started, I think you were here when you were just visiting Vinicarlo, or taking a walk to his home. Then you don't remember noticing any of Arkona's men. It was just the regular Corvosan guard doing patrols. When you first arrived here, it was pretty late at night. You maybe saw 1 or 2. No, even then, I don't. Yeah, you might have seen 1 or 2 of Arkona's men in the kind of upper section, the kind of like Fort Corvosa section of Old Corvosa. But even then, they were pretty light. And now, currently, as you're walking down the street and make your way down into kind of west bridgefront area, you see there's a much bigger presence now.
Okay. They seem to be trying to secure this half of town to some degree.
Yes, it's not like hundreds of troops or anything, but it is like like you see as you're walking down here, you see 1 of the 2 men knocking on a door, and as you kind of, if you're looping around the city, you might spot another one at another intersection, and then another one, or another like 2 or 3 in a cluster. They seem to be doing some kind of sweep currently.
Can I get a hint of what they're sweeping for? Are they trying to hunt down any one in particular? Because like I heard the mention of looking for the Emperor's thugs. So maybe they're like, I would like to figure out if they're after sort of generically anyone associated with the Emperor, or if they're asking after someone specific.
Perception.
Blind. Boop.
Okay. You can, from wandering around, watching the guard from kind of safe distances, it looks like Arkona's men are primarily trying to round up any of the Emperor's men that they can find. 2, they seem to be looking for the Emperor himself. And 3, they seem to be like reassuring residents. You catch some of them telling some residents, "Do not worry, House Arkona is here to protect you." And it seems like they're going out of their way to reassure the civilians that House Arkona is back in control.
Well, just after the nick of time. I won't get in anyone's way. I'll complete a lap of Bridgefront.
You can
and-
also see they seem to be also recruiting
Ah.
people to House Arkona. And
They need to fill out the guard, I guess.
yeah, you overhear one House Arkona's men talking to a family, saying, if you have any able-bodied youths, we'll be doing training in the next few days, and guard salaries are, and we'll go over guard salaries and stuff, but it sounds like they're trying to hire.
Yeah. I can't really blame them. I'm sure it's hard to keep the patrols they have up and running, working without people to add to the mix. Plus, they give people some income.
And do you have any other questions about the Arkona patrols that you see as you're moving around the city?
No. I think they seem to be doing rather rational things, and I've no urge to sort of dig into their business. I'll finish my lap and pass by what remains of Orsini Academy as I head back to Emma's house.
Okay. And once you come back into Fort Corvosa, you can see in just like the couple of hours that you've been walking around, it seems like now they've taken a much more active presence here in the fort. When you come back through the eastern gate, there's now like 3 guards there, who like look at you, but wave you through.
Interesting.
And you return, tired from your walk, but Mayhem has done some napping.
Yes. Just passed out on the couch right now, just getting some seeds. Sawing some logs. Snoring pretty good.
Yeah. I won't wake Mayhem. I'll let him get what rest he can, because I'm sure he's gonna be up at some ungodly hour.
All right. So yeah, we'll say that's like your 8 hours of hanging around during the day, and as you get ready to go, like chill and tuck in for the evening, Tully awakens.
And just out of sight in a back room someplace, most likely, Tully will break open the blackjack chest and start pulling out the attire and donning it for the first time. As a whole, at least.
Yeah, as you pull on each piece of equipment, it's like a solemn experience doing this the first time. You can feel every like groove, every wear, every bit of tear in here was caused by someone else in this line. You're not sure how many other blackjacks there were before you. You're not sure how many more blackjacks there will be after. But there's something unifying about donning the same mantle.
Takes his time, make sure everything fits, is properly put on. But once dressed, he will probably just disappear out a window. Felix know that he's gone.
All right.
I just look back, and suddenly, instead of you sleeping there, it's just an empty couch.
Yeah, or worse, it's a bunch of pillows, but underneath of a blanket. You're not even sure how I arranged that so quickly, but somehow
Or why? It's like Felix does need to be fooled in this scenario.
Seriously, I'm like,
Literally no reason for it whatsoever.
I'm amazed at the degree of effort that took place, but he didn't need to. He could have just said bye.
It's like, oh my god. He's so extra.
It's true. But we are going to hit the streets and see if we can track down any word of the Emperor. If he has regrouped or has been sighted at least anywhere. We'll also check again to his place, his Pilt's Palace, his actual house, and the old theater he used to have. Just to see if there's been any changes in the demeanor, any signs of him since then.
Which one do you want to do first?
Let's start with... Well, it's on the way, so we'll go to Pilt's Palace.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's on the way to everything else, I believe.
All right. So your first task is to dash through the night and make your way over to Pilt's Palace. You manage to take advantage of the rooftops and the various additional routes available to you through the shingles, and arrive at the palace with no one seeming to notice you. The clothes seem to fit pretty well. They conform to your... you had to do like a few little alterations to get things perfectly sized for you, but
Yeah,
it's all stretchy. It's all light. You feel faster than before. But as you move through the rooftops, you do see what appear to be Arkona's men in a couple of spots, carrying torches, doing patrols through the streets. And when you arrive at the palace, you see a similar thing going on. There are a number, looks like maybe 5 men dressed in Arkona colors, which are black, gold, and white, as evidenced by their crest. And they seem to be like securing the place. One is taking a look at the structural damage in the back. Another is taking out the corpses of those sin spawn that you fought earlier, and throwing them into a pyre. Another is just gathering what looks like junk out of the building and also throwing it into the pyre. They've got like a street pyre over on the corner here. And the other is speaking to civilians as they come up, explaining to them the situation.
Overall, do the citizens and civilians coming by seem concerned about what's going on, or just curious?
It's a mix of curiousness. So some are curious about what's going on. Some are confused. Like they came here expecting the Emperor to be here, like they were going to pay tribute to try to get on his good side or keep him from harassing them,
Like
and now they
blood
find
draft
out
or
that they don't
something?
have to. Yeah. Some of them are happy about this. Some of them are disappointed. Others are scared. Some are clearly victims of the plague themselves and are trying to get help and treatment. But yeah, it's a mix.
It's a mixture. Then we'll make our way to his old playhouse to see if there was any sign of him coming back since we were there this morning. But I think we had signed that he had come and gone already. so I highly doubt he will have come back in the interim, but just in case.
Yeah, you make your way over to Exemplary Execrables and manage to pry off like some boards off of a back boarded window, get into the back rooms, and you spend some time looking around. It doesn't look like anyone's here, and it doesn't look like anyone's been here since you were last here.
Then I will check out, if I recall, where his actual home is, or was, I should say, if he had one. If not, I'm going to just kind of sweep the streets and look for groups of people. Probably go near taverns and other places where people are talking to see if there's been any commentary on if people have seen the Emperor or bragging about how I saw him, he's still alive, that sort of thing. Just catching any rumors if possible.
Okay. Give me... I would take either stealth or perception if you're not like actively engaging anyone in conversation.
No, not engaging anyone, so I'll go with stealth in this case.
Okay.
Question marks.
Yeah, ask me 2 questions.
I am looking to find out if anybody that I pass by seems to be either worried about the Emperor and wanting to find him, or seems like they know the Emperor is alive and therefore is either has information to share in that regard, or at least seems confident enough to believe or to state that they've seen the Emperor around, even though he's supposedly dead.
Okay. Yeah, you overhear numerous like small groups of people talking about the Emperor. Most seem to think he's dead. Others aren't sure what's going on. It takes a while, but eventually you do overhear a group of men talking. And when you like look over the rooftop to see them down in this alley, it's 3 guys, and one of them's like, "Yeah, if you're still loyal to the Emperor, he's trying to gather up some of us. You know where to go." And he like punches one of the guys like kind of lightly on the arm. We're all supposed to meet up there around midnight. Don't be late.
Interesting. I'm going to be following some people. Probably the guy who just punched the other one in the arm. I'm going to follow him. He seemed to be the most confident and knowledgeable.
Okay. That can count as your second question if the question is, where is he going?
Yes. Where is this place they are going to meet at midnight? Because we're going to scout that out.
Okay. Let's see. Where's this? This takes some time to follow him, but you basically end up in kind of the middle of bridge front in like the deep slums in a back alley where you see just a couple of guys milling about, and this guy comes and joins a couple of dudes milling about. They're wearing just sort of normal clothes, but as this dude, the guy you've been following arrives, one of the other people gives him the like jacket and like axe that all of the Emperor's men have been wearing up to now. And yeah, it looks like this is either the meeting place or very close to it.
Okay. Should I call for backup, or should I just try and jump them alone? How burly do these gentlemen look so far? Are these all people who are kind of down on their luck and desperate, or are these people who have actually been taken care of and are in good shape?
Of the like 4 guys here, one of them looks like pretty built. The other 3 maybe a bit more desperate looking. Certainly not like well trained fighters. These look almost more like groupies than anything else.
Should make things easier, but that also doesn't lend me much confidence in whether this is actually a good lead or not. I think I'm going to remain here on my own, and we will see if the Emperor shows up.
Okay. So you're just gonna kind of wait here till midnight?
Yes.
Not
have
as
send a message back, I don't think, since I don't believe Zalara's been communicative recently.
You're the only one who doesn't have message.
Oh, message can't go that far anyway.
I was gonna say I have a message ring, but yeah, I don't think we can get that far.
I think
So,
only I
alas.
have sending right now.
If only you knew to send me a message right now. But
Nope.
you don't.
Yeah, so you watch and wait. A few more guys show up. Maybe a total of 10 kind of crammed into this alley. And you hear a sound like the thrumming of a harp. It's like muffled, like you hear it from inside of one of the buildings. And then you hear door creak open, swing open, and out steps Piltz. Mr. Swastel. The guys like start to cheer, and then Piltz goes, "Silence! Silence!"
While they're cheering, I'm going to grab my cloak and start to activate the runes along it. To try using their sound to try and muffle if there's any casting as part of it.
Okay.
We'll activate invisibility.
All right, you
And
go
then I'm gonna
invisible.
try and drop down behind Piltz while he's talking.
Okay. Like right behind him, he will feel like wind if you drop like right next to him.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry, where did Piltz go? Here's Piltz. It's not frightened. Okay. And where's my thugs? Okay. So you're just like dropping in behind him, invisible.
Yes. Currently invisible, 4th rank, so actions shouldn't drop me. Hostile actions should drop me out of invisibility to start with.
Okay. So as you're casting invisibility and like maneuvering around to get behind him, you haven't quite dropped yet. He's like talking to his thugs. Quiet down, quiet down. Gentlemen, we've gathered here today because some wretches have seen fit to depose me. And that's when you drop in behind him. I guess he will... What's your stealth DC?
Stealth DC right now is 27.
27. Where is perception? I always forget where it is. There it is. As you drop in behind him, he... What? Who's there? He says as he kind of spins around his royal cape twisting behind him. His makeshift crown kind of tilts sideways, covers up one of his eyes. He has to adjust it.
Blackjack will very loudly draw the rapier from its sheath, so that it's making a noise throughout here in the silence and darkness.
What? Who's there? And he'll kind of back away.
Did you not call for Blackjack? Did you not ask for his service?
Blackjack? You're here? The thugs are all like confused, looking around at each other. But what? No, Blackjack's not real. Blackjack's dead.
At this, I will take an attack at him. I also think by this point the invisibility would be about to drop. So.
Okay. So yeah, you lunge forward and attack him. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Let's see if this works. Buttons. A 37.
Ooh, that will hit. Roll damage.
Not crit, I assume.
Not crit, no.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh, actually, you are invisible.
He would be off guard.
You would be off guard. That would actually crit. Reroll the damage.
That one, these numbers, and that. That's a lot more dice.
There we go.
That becomes
41.
41, and he may be blinded. As the rapier flashes, and in that flash, the form of Blackjack just appears in a dark outline against the white.
There's kind of like a lightning sound that accompanies it. He fails. He is blinded. I'm going to have the two of you roll initiative. And you can use stealth as initiative.
Oh, great. I was going to ask if that would be appropriate.
Oh, you beat him! 33 versus 32. Alright, you've got the jump on him.
Now that we've got a stab in him, I think we're going to rush up and grapple him as well. Let me find where my actions are. There's so many more actions. All these other ones. Yeah, we're just gonna straight up try and grab him while we've got him this close. And great number. I think I'm going to use a hero point on that.
All right, that's 27. You're re-rolling.
Do a bit better. That's a better number. A 39.
Oh, that's much
instead.
better. That is a critical success. You
Then-
restrain him.
Leaving the sword impaled on him, we just close up on him quickly and just wrap the other arm around and then twist him around so the rest of his group can see a now kind of choked and stabbed emperor. If you're ready to die with your emperor, come now. That will be an intimidation against the closest one, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. You don't have
More or
group
less.
coercion, do you?
I do not. I was just thinking
Okay.
about that, but I don't think I do. But we will just target you instead. A 32.
Yep, that is a success. He's going to kind of cut and like turn and run. And a couple of
And
guys
then-
go with him.
Gonna go ahead and stab Piltz again since we've got him grappled. Just gonna pull out the rapier and go for another stab real quick. That is a 31.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Another 20 points of piercing and burning damage.
You stab him again. The searing light of the rapier tears through his cloak. He squirms. It's his turn now.
Yes, I believe so.
Can he even do this close?
Escape or force open?
Yeah, he's got to try to escape. So let's see.
It's going to be a 30 DC.
Okay.
Or wait, fortitude would be 27.
Okay, that sounds right. 47 DC. He's got. Yeah, he's got some acrobatics. Sure. He will try to escape. That's not good enough. 25. I will use a hero point. And he will try again. No!
No, that's a
36
success.
is a success? Okay.
Yeah.
I saw on my screen the die was like on the 20 and then tipped
Oh.
over. Okay, yeah, 36 is a success. So he managed to break free of the restraint. He's then gonna kind of step away from you towards his guards or his thugs. And he's gonna actually continue moving to get behind them in the alley, like putting them between the two of you.
All right.
And end of the round, these two thugs will join in. The rest of the thugs are a little bit too. These two thugs are kind of representing like groups of thugs.
Sure. One's willing to actually get into scuffling.
Yeah. They're like a troop. Mayhem, it's your turn. The two thugs rolled bottom of initiative, 30 and 16.
All right, let's see how this works. Mayhem is going to start running towards them, and then will actually jump off of the wall, and kind of leap over them to then try and tackle Piltz, who is hiding behind. So
Okay,
we will use
yeah.
a flying tackle.
Yeah, you managed to jump off of the wall and dive behind, trying to grab Piltz. Go for the attack or the trip.
Trip here. Buttons. Ooh, that's going to be a 38.
That will succeed, which becomes a crit success. Is that how that
Yes, If I
works?
succeed, it becomes a crit. So they take some damage. I think it's just 1d6. They're falling over. 4 points of bludgeoning damage. They are prone.
Yeah, you
gained one off.
managed to knock him over in the process. So yeah, 4 points of bludgeoning damage as his head hits the pavement. His crown clatters down the alleyway.
And another stab while we're at it. Oh, I'm going to use another hero point. Well, yeah, I'm going to use a hero point on that.
Okay, that was a
Oh, that's-
19, but spending the hero point.
That's a better number. 34.
That is a much better number. That is just a hit, not a crit. Oh, sorry. Wait. That was a crit. What am I saying?
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, it would have been a crit because it's a 19 on the die anyway.
Yes, it is that is why it's a crit. This weapon has keen, I think, or
Yes.
something equivalent to it.
So 44 more points as we tackle him to the ground and then quickly pulling or twisting the rapier around in our grip. We're just going to stab down into him.
All right, right through his heart. There's a splurt of blood as he lets out a gasp for air.
Oh. Damn it! Corvalsa was supposed to be mine!
He coughs up blood. The thugs around you drop their weapons and run.
If they show any hesitation, Blackjack will make as though he's going to go after them just to encourage it, but will otherwise let them flee.
Yeah, they're all in like shock there for a moment as they watch the Emperor die, and then once he stops talking, they vamoose. They scram.
Okay. That could have been bad, but that went well. Do I take his head? I feel like I take his head, and that's very grim to say.
The other thought that I had was go leave his body at the doors of the Arkona Palace, but it's your kill.
Only want to do that if we want to take credit for it. Do we want to take credit? Tully's gonna have to, Tully's going to be indecisive and then finally just pull out the chest from the bag, put the body in the chest, put the chest back in the bag of holding, and will take it back with him to the house as he makes, and he will be taking a circuitous route to get back there, going south and around to get to Armin's
All
place.
right. I'm blindly dropping you somewhere.
Yeah, that's
there.
fine. That'll
Okay.
get- But
All right, so you're on the way back to Amin's place. While you're doing that, that's like midnight.
yeah,
Regan.
I am now terrified of blackjack. That was amazing.
After the around 8 p.m. is when you're sort of done with the amount of treatment that the nurse there can give you. What would you have done in the rest of the afternoon? Or rest of the night?
Well, I would have probably gone back to my dorm, sorted a few things, which I've done already, so I don't have to do that. And then I'd probably make my way back, because I figure I'm on a time crunch.
So you're probably already back there by the time.
Yeah.
Blackjack's there. So since it's on, would Felix be awake? Would Regan be awake? At like midnight 30.
Oh yeah, I'd be awake.
I might have dozed off for being exhausted for the day's activities, but I feel like the sound of
The
blackjack
door opening.
might wake me up.
Blackjack's coming back in through the window he left
Oh,
from.
through the window. Okay.
So the question is, he doesn't necessarily remember if it's the right window, so it could be somebody's window that he's climbing in while they're sleeping. He's just going in through what he believes is the window he climbed out of, but he's not super familiar with the house yet. So
Okay. Well,
Somebody's
since Felix is probably like lying asleep on the couch, Regan, you said you're awake, Regan?
Yes.
Okay, so you're probably like at the table messing around with spell components.
Staring at Felix as he sleeps, waiting for him to wake up at 4 a.m. to feed me breakfast. No,
You're like
just,
sitting on the coffee table.
yeah, she's like, I wonder what breakfast will be. I'll think about it all night.
Well, then, Regan, you hear the sound of Amin's bedroom door creaking open,
Oh.
and you see Blackjack step through.
Oh. How very fancy you've become.
He says nothing.
Wow. Very silent.
I don't know if he can't hear or is he not saying anything.
I missed it. I apologize.
Oh,
Say again?
okay. Oh,
Yeah, just kind of huffs for a minute as he's slowly unpacking his stuff and eventually pulls out. He doesn't say anything this whole time. You're just watching this
Which is
person
fine.
armored, clothed in black. You know it's him.
I
He
know
doesn't
it's
care,
him.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there. You were there
I
seeing him open everything. So
yeah.
he's just pulling the
So
backpack
she
off and then
watches.
pulling the chest out of the backpack, opening the chest, and then
Ooh.
finally he pulls out the body of Pilts and just kind of haphazardly thumps it onto the floor.
Oh my god. It's like the cat who brings you a dead bird. And it's like, here you go. Regan is like, oh my goodness, you found him.
Yeah, by this point, through all the clattering and clanging, Felix, you would have awoken to see Mayhem,
Ooh.
or Blackjack, rather,
Yeah.
dropping the body out.
I imagine it would be to a start because like there's a mysterious figure in black trouncing around the living room, and then like memory kicks in and I realize I know who this is. But like the moment of calm is erased when the body hits the floor.
Oh, this is great news. I was so worried we wouldn't find him and that it would be troublesome, but here he is, and he's dead. Did you kill him?
Yeah, I got the drop on him, so
Oh, good.
body's here that way when he doesn't have a little guy with a giant axe chopping me in half. Makes a bit of a difference.
Seriously.
Yes. Ooh.
I'm glad to have this loose end tied up because he was going to reappear at
Yeah.
the least opportune moment and mess
That's
with
because,
our
of
day.
course, the jackass was already back trying to reclaim his throne.
Oh, it's
But-
good you got him before he could recharge his spells, too. Especially after that nasty one.
If he's going to be that much of an idiot to come back, glad he's dealt with.
Where did you find him? I'm curious.
Well, I followed a lead. Some other people who apparently were in contact with him were told to meet with him at midnight, so I tracked him down, and he actually showed up.
was it
himself.
any place in particular or just a random house?
It was just an alley.
Okay.
I don't think it was any place that I recognized, but it's been a while since I've been in this side of town for an extended period, I'll admit.
Yeah,
Well,
it seems like maybe there was some significance to them, but you're not sure what it was.
Don't know.
I
if
asked
it's
because he
new
like
or-
he literally left with arms full of loot. And I doubt it's on his person somehow.
Yeah, does he
Didn't even check, to be honest. Just grabbed the body and left. He's got, let's see here,
Oh, can we
this-
click him?
scepter, this crossbow, and little hand.
Oh,
crossbow
did you
thing.
grab the crown as well, or did you leave it on the...
There's an unusual headwear. I would have grabbed it, sure, if it
Okay.
had fallen off. Anything that could be a symbol of him that might be useful. I wasn't sure again if it would be better just to take the head, because easier to transport, but also kind of
Then
gruesome.
his body would be without a head. I'm glad you brought the whole thing.
He is dead. Are we worried about his body being without a
No.
head in his death? Are we gonna bring him back?
Well, no. But it's nice when they have all their pieces together.
You have the set.
Well, I guess we
Collection.
can't
My
account
whole
for his
body.
brain, which has been lost long ago. But the rest is very intact.
Yeah, like if we didn't already have a letter of recommendation to speak to the Arconas, this would be our second one. We were out all day today looking for him.
And we
They were actually
found
looking for the Emperor? Interesting.
Yeah, the Emperor, any of his thugs, they seem to be putting an effort into putting a presence around the city.
Convenient they waited until after we had taken care of business to do that.
Had to let somebody else do all the hard work.
Mm-hmm. Is that the angle we go in with?
I
You took care
actually
of your business, reward us?
that might be a piece of information we save because our letter should at least get us in the front door.
That's true.
But the place is heavily guarded. But they are. I take that back. They are putting the appearance up of it being heavily guarded, but they seem to be like stretched rather thin.
Well, if they're sending people around the city, or at least around the district, I can't imagine they've retained too many for their own guard. How climbable are the cliffs?
The sheer cliffs of Isle Old Corvosa.
Yeah.
Pretty
Are-
difficult.
Are they like Princess Bride climbable, or just straight up not? Like wall and video game end of level
they-
climbable?
They are climbable, yes. without equipment. I mean, they're pretty slick, especially near the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, just generally, they're kind of slick with water. So yeah, they're pretty sheer, pretty slick, pretty difficult.
Mm.
I could, if you wanted, I could give you the DC preemptively. But they are climbable, yes.
As long as they're climbable, that gives me an option as far as possible ways of getting inside. They may still have somebody watching the cliffs, but I highly doubt they will have somebody watching the cliffs at night. So, which will definitely make it harder to climb, but you know.
It's unusual because that's when I would expect people to climb the cliffs to come kill me, is at night. So.
Yeah,
still
you would
good.
that.
You would expect the cliffs would be like around DC 30-ish.
Oh damn.
That's doable.
And
I could do that.
if you fell, you would probably die from hitting the rocks below.
I mean,
Probably,
how badly would I die, though?
but not.
I mean, I don't.
I've died before. How bad is
You
it?
my
really?
you
God.
might not die. You've got a lot of HP now. You probably
I've got a
wouldn't
decent
immediately
amount.
die
I've
from
got
massive
catfall.
damage.
I've got there's options.
Tully's just trying to fill out his frequent death card.
Got to get there.
A normal person would die falling
Yes.
that height
I would.
into
die.
Totally
the
fair.
crags.
I think I'd die before I got to the bottom. I think the wind would
Just
kill
of terror.
me. Yeah.
Mental damage all the way down.
Oh, we should keep his body in the box though, in case we need it. Because what if we need a distraction? Like, oh, we have to pull the guards away, and we just kind of put his body somewhere, make him look like he's there, and then they
Do
go.
you
over there.
have some sort of spell that will keep this body from rotting?
Oh
or...
yes. Oh, I was hoping you'd ask. Oh, I
Oh.
do have
You actually
so
do.
many
I was kind of putting that out there as a hopeful but unlikely thing.
Oh
You actually
my
do.
Goodness.
If
Is this
if
the
you
spell?
don't, then I have a thing as well.
Is
Peaceful
this-
rest.
Is this the one where it
Sure.
doesn't rot?
Yes.
Oh, you can't bring it back though. Well, oh well. Yes.
Well,
I
you
do
can't
have-
transform
You-
it
you
into
dumped-
undead.
You dump the body on
Sure.
the floor, right? Here?
Mhm.
Okay, so now there's like a smear of shit on the floor
Oh, he pooped.
as well.
Well, he did die.
Yeah,
Or
he
Or
smells
on.
pretty foul.
But
Eh.
this spell only
Clean
lasts
him up.
until the next daily preparations. So after it ends, you can then turn him back into an undead, if you really wanted to.
yeah, I could do whatever. We
The big
should
thing.
clean him though, if we're gonna do that.
Sure.
Should
If
wash
you,
him.
you can clean him. My whole thing is if I'm
Okay.
going to stuff him in a box, I'd rather him not rot, because odds are I'm going to forget about the body in the box, and then in about 2 weeks I'm going to open up the box and go, oh my goodness,
See, we've
there was
got
a body in here.
this. Oh, we've got this with the soap as well.
We've
Yeah,
got
so I think
soap and
Felix was
all
trying
of
to
the water.
say that he has the timeless salts as well. That came in secret.
Oh, I
but-
have as well. Felix, good job. We can salt him. Ooh.
I
What are we
did
doing
not
with this
remember-
body?
I don't know who we in particular need to prove that we have this body to, but we can preserve it for about a week.
Yeah, it
in
doesn't
case
decay.
in case we want to, for some reason, interrogate the Emperor.
Because yeah, it extends how long it can be revived by magic, as well as the wait time required before a corpse can be targeted again with talking corpse, which I don't have. 'Cause it's divine
Yeah.
and also a level. Yeah, level 4 divine. I'm so mad
Whatever.
about this.
Whichever you want to do with this body is fine. Just I don't want to put it away and have it rot on me.
Yes.
We
We're-
can use this for it'll cover us for a week, and if at the end of a week we haven't come up with a use for this body, then off the cliffs it goes.
I'll save the one I have just in case, because it's good for like if we're somewhere and someone dies.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is good for a week. We don't have to keep reapplying it. That's nice.
That is nice. So just set a reminder. Somebody remind me in a week to clear the body out of the box.
We should clean the body first. I will clean the body. I'll take time.
Yeah. If you want to go ahead and clean the
Drag.
body,
Drags the body to the bathtub.
I need to go clean off my rapier and other things.
All right. Well, you spend an hour cleaning, dressing the body, salting it
Yes, like
Literally salting
jerky.
it.
with the timeless salts. Yeah, timeless salts works on an object up to 10 cubic feet in volume, no more than 40 bulk. Sure. Object doesn't decay. Effects that require the object to be fresh. Count. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, after about an hour, you have it nice and dressed, cleaned up a bit. I don't know if you've taken any of the things off of it, or if you've just, you guys can see its gear, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can-
Yeah.
I will grab the stuff off of it if nobody else does, because
Go ahead. You'll
He's-
need to identify
We
some of it
can-
anyway.
Yeah, ID some of it.
Okay, he's got a war razor, a prop scepter, a hand crossbow, a you notice that his clothing is actually a chain shirt that has the Glamored rune on it. And he's
I
got
stole the
an interesting looking crown
Wait,
that looks fake.
you can have the crown.
And a cloak.
Something pretty.
Ugh.
And then
I just want to
what?
ID it.
91 gold sails and 20 platinum crowns.
Okay, goodbye, Emperor Pilts.
And by this point, you're all probably pretty tired. So,
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8. Around 10 a.m. is when you're up and ready to go.
Let me have a sleep.
And I guess put 6 bulk of Emperor Pilt's body in your
The
inventory.
box. In the box. Where's the box? There's the box. Pilt's body is treasure, right? Sure.
Yeah, we'll call it
For
treasure.
someone it is.
The corpses of your enemies, priceless.
Gonna call it unique.
I have absolutely no current concept what we were going to use his body for, other than to prove that he truly is dead.
We could hang it someplace so that people knew. If the Arconas hadn't already taken over everything, it would be a good way to help establish order so that people weren't trying to take over his thing. But yeah,
I just thought we
in
could
case you need a body, we got a body.
if the Arconas didn't know he was dead, and then he just kind of sometimes popped up somewhere, like Weekend at Bernie's. that
Are
that
you
would
suggesting
need
we
to
weaken
annoy
at
them.
Bernie's Pilts?
Yes, that is what I thought would be the best use of him. But
So if you want to be Pilts, and then we'll dress up as Red Mantis, and we show up as though Pilt shows up with the Red Mantis. I don't know where this is going, but I just feel like all of these are
But we
different
have his
threads coming
body.
back to the Arconas that would cause them to stress out immensely over all of it happening at once.
This
yeah,
is
I
a
just wanted to
terrible
stress
plan.
them out. It's a terrible plan. No. It's a great
Perfect plan.
This is the conversation over breakfast, as I'm trying to presumably make waffles, and the two of you are discussing how to best use a prop body to stress
while
out the
doing my
Arconas.
daily preps.
You like that waffle iron? It's new.
Ooh,
Made of Dawn Silver.
Very fancy.
some
Thank you
good
for packing it.
waffles. It's
All
gonna be
right, so
tough.
you make waffles for the team using whatever's Amon's got in the pantry. You're sure he won't mind.
I mean, well, we can replace it. Here, let's put a platinum piece where you took the ingredients from and see how he feels about that. Will he be okay with it? Probably.
Yeah, I think there was some cash off pills. I'll leave money behind in place of the ingredients we use.
All right.
But no, our challenge today is to gain entrance to the House Arkona. So we need to choose how we are going to do that. Based on at least my casual observations yesterday, sneaking in is not going to be a particularly easy feat.
We're not just gonna walk in.
We can. We have the letter of recommendation. It could go well.
I feel like that's a good first attempt.
I mean, what else do we have to do but try it?
Well, then, that's what we'll do. We'll who are we going to be asking after? Vencarlo or Neolandis?
Vencarlo. I don't know Neolandis myself. I don't think any of us are in a position to be asking for Neolandis for personal reasons. And I'm pretty confident that they're trying to keep it on the hush that they have Neolandis at all, so us knowing would probably be more dangerous for us.
If they're smart, they are.
Fair.
Well, since nobody else seems to know where Neolandis is, I assume that there's a reason for that. Unless the Queen's been lying about that too and has known this whole time. In which case she might be working with the Arconas.
I mean, there's a not 0% chance that we're walking straight into that kind of trap, but we'll find a way out of it. And cool. I think that's the plan. We'll go we'll go up to the front door with our letter of recommendation and ask for an audience with Glorio Arkona, as the letter suggests.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think that's our plan.
Well, yeah, I guess once Regan's done with their prep, which will be around 11 a.m.
Yes. I hate my spells. I don't know what we're just talking to people, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Gotta just every space is force barrage. Every single spell today. One day I'm gonna do that. It's all gonna be the same spell. It's just gonna be like it's all I got. It is relatively fine.
Let's fill it with all the fireballs.
I do have fireball.
Just all
I've
of them
never
fireball.
used it. Every single
Everything-
fireball spell.
Every single fireball.
Got a floating disc. What am I at? Spell rank 1? It's because I have so many scrolls too. So it's like I have half these as scrolls attached to my person. Yeah, force barrage in here. Always fun. My cantrips are fine. I see 1 second rank.
I should probably press the rest button too.
Yes.
Yes, make sure that you are well rested.
All right. I think
I have spell slots, so many spell slots.
I'm good. We did
All
it.
right.
Prepared our
Oh.
spells.
With spells prepared. Everyone nice and rested. Tully, are you going as Tully or?
We're going as Tully. Much
Okay.
like, as in the similar way where I have to kind of project in advance. I'm just hoping that we're going to talk it out and it's going to be fine.
Just checking something. Okay. All right. So, you head out the door. Which route are you taking? I mean, it's right here, but
I think we're
Uh,
going to
anything
go
weird?
through the alley, and then we're going to probably double back over to this road here to the northeast, and then probably going to go northwest along that road, and then probably southwest along this road. We might double around the building and try and check out the cliffs, and then come back to the front door. I don't know.
I did my lookabout yesterday, so only if you want to.
Then we'll just
yeah,
head
Felix
straight
can
to the front door.
explain what he saw cliff-wise. That there's like a space between these houses and the wall that leads basically straight to the cliffs, and same thing on the other side.
Yeah, it's built like a fort within the fort. They really do not want people sneaking in.
At my aunt.
Cast Ant Hall on
Yeah,
yourself.
sorry. There you go. I have to use my wand. Now I'm very strong. I lifted things.
Just put this on the map. Okay. And we're back. Here you go. Alright. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
We're walking near the palace. There actually should be more guards here today, but
I think we'll just walk up to the guards like we have business here, because we do.
alright. I can just move the bulk of you if you want.
Oh, I'm over
Whee!
here now.
As you approach the gate, the man with the eye patch is there again. His eye patch should be on that side.
It does flip a bit,
Different
doesn't
side every day.
yeah. He sees you approach, and as you kind of stop in front of him, clearly looking like you're intentionally here. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing?
Hello. We were hoping to seek an audience with Glorio Arkona. We have here a quick letter that might explain our interest.
Master Glorio is not seeking any interests, but he will take a look at the paper. And he will hand it back to you. Please, wait here for a moment.
No problem.
And he will go and open the gate and step through and like around a corner and disappear into a building. You can kind of see a bit into the garden that leads out to the Grand Palace. You can hear a fountain off to the west side. You can see looks like some kind of like fenced-in area where there's like maybe a servant with like a bag of some kind of you can't really see from there. You see a big statue over here. Yeah, just some general stuff. But they will close the gates after him. And then, are you doing anything in that time? There's 2 guards out here that just kind of stand.
Give him a wave.
They don't react really. They one of them nods at you, the other just continues to like be on alert. hands on scimitars.
Hmm.
But if you don't do anything in particular, maybe like, oops, not a whole hour, sorry.
Oh my god.
So like a few minutes pass, and the man comes back. You're in luck. The master will see you.
Thank you.
Please, follow. And he will begin walking into the garden as the guards close the massive gate behind you. He's just kind of strolling casually, not in any particular rush. You like walk past some pillars. There are a number of like beautiful, well-kept trees. You can see a gardener over here on the side, trimming some bushes. To your left is a statue of a man riding a horse. And if you are at least trained in society, you would recognize that as I think he is Field Marshal Corvosa, one of the founders of Corvosa. As you continue walking down the path, you hear a bunch of chirping, chittering, and if you look into these pink trees, like pink-leaved trees to your right, you can see a bunch of little monkeys skittering about.
Little creatures.
Oh, what?
It's like another world in here.
Oh my.
Yes, as you continue down the path, you eventually see a massive creature, a gray-skinned behemoth. If you're maybe trained in nature, you would recognize that as an elephant. But they are very rare here. They're not from here.
The hells is that?
There's a servant there feeding it peanuts. The guard continues to lead you. And as you continue on, you see this fenced-in area. There are a pair of tigers that are you also might not recognize unless you're trained in nature. But the servant has like a big sack of meat and is tossing out meat to them. And they are catching it in their mouths and chewing, ripping and tearing. They otherwise seem peaceful. The guard continues to lead you.
I recognize none of these wild and exotic animals.
Same. That looks
Those
like a
look
very
like
large
me.
cat, but those much bigger than cats we have around the city, so not sure.
Those are tigers, the
Oh.
guard says, not
Tiger.
looking in your direction as he just continues to walk up towards the door.
I feel like I should know what a tiger is.
You can give me a nature check.
Yeah. I hope it's a 1. I'm like, what the heck is that?
You're likely to know
Yeah,
what a tiger is.
baby, what is that? I don't know what that is. No,
Yeah, on a natural 1 for a 12, you are not sure. That is a very, very strange cat.
that's so weird.
Oh wait, do you have
What the
catfolk
heck?
lore?
Do I should, but I apparently don't.
You did not. It's a feat, I think, for catfolk to take.
Yeah,
catfolk
I'm just
lore.
like, I'm stupid.
You've never been one to really research your ancestry that much. You haven't really cared about it.
Cat. Crazy.
But the man will open the front door and lead you into the lobby here. A servant comes over, and the man, the guard, speaks to him. It seems like the Master Arkona wishes to speak with these 3 here. Would you mind escorting them? Of course, sir. The servant nods, and then the guard will then kind of make you part so that he can leave and close the door behind you. If you would follow me.
Of course.
And he leads you down the hall to the west, past some windows, up to a set of double doors, and he'll lead you into a little lounge area. If you would please wait here, I'll fetch the master. And he closes the door behind him, opens another door, and then proceeds up a stairwell. Oh, no, close the door behind him. So, you are left in a kind of gallery. There are a couple of paintings up on the wall. You would immediately recognize the style as Salvatore Screams. There is a nice plush couch. There are two nice lounge chairs, and there are just windows that look out into the garden. From this window, you can actually see into the adjacent room, which appears to be another sort of display gallery of sorts. That one, you can see there's like a big case with lots of jewelry. You might be able to make out a statue in that room.
Interesting. A little museum.
Truly another world.
Oh.
Do you guys do anything while you've got some time here?
Is this a door that's openable or is it locked?
It seems to be openable if you open it. The door opens and you can see into the statue gallery, statue room.
Oh my.
There's the display case with all the various jewelry and looks like kind of fancy items, and then there's a set of 3 statues arranged in front of some windows. Each statue appears to be of a human person. They're all facing away from you, though. They're facing towards the window, or the windows. They're dressed in fine, loose-fitting clothing. Each of them has like a weapon. One's bearing a scimitar and shield. One's got a big halberd. And the other one has what appears to be some kind of long pole or staff.
Ooh.
Is this scene anything that I would recognize? Like, it seems important to be represented in statue in this form.
From behind, maybe. Give me a society check. You could also walk over there and look at them. They might have plaques or something.
I guess I'll take a step or two into the room and try to make sure we don't like suddenly evoke any kind of response. And my goal is not to get in trouble. I'm just curious.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk into the room, you can see that there are indeed plaques in front of each of these. And I didn't write down their names, but maybe I can find them.
Huey, Louie, and Dewey?
The first the one bearing the scimitar and shield appears to be Lord Gareth Arkona, G-A-R-A-T-H. The founder of the house. The second one beside them with the polearm is Jenkson Arkona, Jenkson. And the third one is a statue of Glorio Arkona. And interesting, Glorio looks very different to the other two. While they all seem to be dressed in sort of Voudrin style clothing, only Glorio himself appears to be Voudrani. The other two appear to be Chilaxian, as far as you can tell. They could be Verizian, but the dates on these first two statues appear to be perhaps before the founding of Corvosa. So you're guessing that House Arkona was like an old Chilaxian family first, before they came to Corvosa.
Interesting.
You didn't have to tell me that.
Ah, you knew.
I actually just assumed. I didn't realize that wasn't no. I had no real idea. I was like, oh, they must be like in on that kind of shit.
As you make your way back into the sitting room, you hear footsteps down the stairs. You could close the door and move to take a seat. But door opens, and out steps the man himself, Glorio Arkona.
He's so
I'll
happy
go ahead
looking.
and show you what he looks like. He actually does, as he opens the door and steps out, he does this exact gesture to you all. He's got
Yeah.
his hands outstretched. He's got like nice, like dark brown skin. His beard is very angular, very well kept. Comes to a nice sharp point. He's got a goatee, but like his mustache is like greased or curled, very fancily. His hair is similarly very well kept, very wavy, clearly styled every day. He's wearing vibrant blues and reds, and he looks all of a part of a noble. Ah, friends! How are we doing today?
Well enough. Thank you for inviting us into your beautiful home.
Yes, any friend of Salvatore's is a friend of mine, he says as he takes your... he'll hold out a hand to shake.
Shake his hand.
Yeah, he has a nice firm grip. And then he releases and looks at the rest of you. Ah, and to what do I owe the pleasure? And he'll turn around and close the door behind him.
Salvatore told us that you have always been of great help to him in the past, and we were hoping that you might be able to similarly help us in locating a friend of ours who may very well be here.
I couldn't imagine who that would be, he says with like a slight smile on his face.
We think that or at least in conversation with Salvatore, we kind of came to the conclusion that our mutual friend Ven Carlo, if he is anywhere in Corvosa, may hopefully be here, safe with you.
Ven Carlo. He puts his hands behind his back and walks towards the southern window to look outside. Orsini? The name escapes me. Who might this be?
Indeed,
He says as he turns around.
Insight check. Shenanigans.
Yeah, you can perception to sense motive.
Question marks.
Tully, you can't tell whether or not he knows. He's very clearly got a persona on here. It's too hard to tell.
Nobles
not
in
sure.
the games. I don't get this. Okay.
I don't. How do I put this? I'm not necessarily interested if in if he's. I'm willing to play along with him for this moment. Like obviously he has a routine, and at least for now I'm gonna let him continue with it. So I'll like join him. I'll follow up and say I think you have the name correct. He runs the academy not far down the road from your home.
I do believe I've heard of the man sometime or another. What might you need him for?
It's more like what he needs from us. We were hoping to run into him primarily to ensure his well-being and to help with a mystery that we've both been working on. But if you say you had never seen him, then I wouldn't want to bother you further.
I would not say I've never seen him, he says again with a smile. The smile has just not left his face.
Of course.
I've seen a great many people. He again turns around to glance out the window, hiding his face from you. But you can see his like face in the reflection. Unfortunately, I find myself rather busy of late. Perhaps I could take a message for him.
I'd be happy to relay a message, but I can't help but wonder what keeps you so busy as of late. It would seem that with this half of the city isolated, we have nothing but free time.
Free time for you, perhaps. But a man of my stature... He looks kind of off to the southwest a bit. It is in these trying times that my people need me.
Truly.
I've been having a bit of an issue. I suppose if you wouldn't mind looking into it, then perhaps... Perhaps then I would see that you were trustworthy. Enough to let you visit our mutual friends.
Completely understand. And it turns out that maybe we do have enough, more free time, and we'd be happy to spend some of it addressing an issue. What seems to be the concern?
Well, as you might surmise, the old Corvosa has been dealing with a certain pretender to the throne.
As he's talking, I'm going to start taking my backpack off and slowly pulling out the box. But you can keep talking.
No, the
While this
weekend at Bernie.
No, I am intentionally keeping his attention on me while Tully is preparing the prop.
What a surprise we're going to have for him. What if he's like, I wanted to befriend him and speak with him, then Tully like closes the box.
Yeah.
So the box is in the you're like pulling out the spacious pouch, taking the box out of the spacious pouch, opening the box. Okay.
Mhm.
A
So,
pretender
Gloria-
to the throne, you say?
Yes. Are you familiar with this? He calls himself the Emperor of Old Corvosa.
Pilts! Yes,
Yes.
I'm familiar with him. He ran a terrible theater.
It wasn't all that bad before this, he says, kind of gesturing with his wrist in the air. but he has become quite the thorn in my side lately. It seems he has disappeared. And he leans to the, his head to the left and looks at what Tully is doing over there. Is everything okay?
Oh, just something that you might want to see. I think at this point he finally gets the chest out and opens it, and just grabs the body by the back of the neck and
So
pulls it out.
And terrifying to like.
Yeah, just absolutely just grabs him by the neck and then just kind of starts to bodily throw him out of this chest.
I could not imagine entering someone's home, opening that, and just throwing a corpse.
Just tossing it onto the chair that's right here. Just gonna get it, not
Oh,
sitting
thank God
up,
we
just like
cleaned him.
across the seat of the chair, like
Oh
laying
my God.
across it. Yeah.
Felix, you go to do some distracting flattery as a distraction, but Glorio puts his hand in front of you and pushes you aside, and his smile widens.
He loves it.
Oh, I see then that you are the ones to thank.
We were similarly pained by this former emperor's actions around the city, and yes, took care of that problem.
I can't believe this guy had claimed to have blackjack working for him. And we kicked the body. Just for good show.
Glorio laughs at this. Yes, well, that's an issue handled. Mike, you are quite the efficient ones, aren't you?
Yeah, that's got to be a record time.
Now about
for
meeting with
solving
Ven
that.
Carlo.
Yes, that can very much be arranged. Why don't you, please, come with me? While I can't bring you to him directly, I can... And he'll open the door to the stairwell and walk up.
Tully, please bring your toys with you.
Do not worry. I will have one of my servants deal with it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And assuming that you all follow him up the stairs.
Yeah, Tully
Yeah.
will actually take a moment and seat Piltz up properly in the chair. And
It's very kind of
have
you.
him settled there for when one of the servants arrives.
God,
That way
I'm
it's not
so
just butt up.
happy. I'm so happy we cleaned him. That would have been so embarrassing.
So much more embarrassing.
God. Dump the poo man out.
Okay. 1 sec while I swap maps.
Actually, do you mind if we call it about here? Or
Yeah. We'll call just a sec. Let me
yeah.
get this. Okay.
I have a good point.
Where is that? There it is. Alright. He leads you up the stairs. As you reach the top of the stairs, you hear a fountain burbling, and you see a fountain.
It's an upstairs fountain?
Yes, he does have an upstairs
Yes!
fountain.
Oh my God, this guy's so rich.
He makes his way
Oh my
over
word.
around the fountain to this door. A guard steps out of the way and lets him through. And he leads you into a chamber with a big, the whole chamber is made of marble tiles on the floor. Like most of the palace is marble tiles and gold carpeting. But this chamber that he's just led you into is a big I guess an atrium of sorts, and in the center on the floor there's a massive circular pane of glass embedded into the floor, and you can see down through it to what appears to be a garden, some kind of enclosed garden. And just below the glass is clearly a massive statue of an elephant, the same creature that you saw outside. And Glorio will kind of walk around and then turn back. He then realizes that there are two other guards in the room, and he looks at them, gives them like a kind of nasty look, and what are you doing? Leave! This is a private meeting. And they both, yes, sir. And the two guards both kind of shuffle their way out and close the door behind them. To the south is a statue of Glorio Arkona on a horse. And behind that is a massive window that looks out over the garden outside that you walk through to get here. Well, my friends, I would like to get you a reward for dealing with our mutual friend. But that might take a moment. In the meantime, why don't you all hang around here? I will have someone get you some refreshments. But, yes, your friend, Vencarlo, was it?
Indeed.
Yes, he is a guest of our estate. He smiles, and, alas, I am unable to really take you there myself, but I do not mind if you go to get him. And he gestures a hand towards the floor.
What do you mean exactly? And Felix will look down at the somewhat impossible sight of being suspended above a garden.
Same.
As you may know, House Arkona is very well known for its imports and exports. Sometimes we must do things a bit secretively, you see. Down there, he gestures at the marble elephant statue below. Beneath the elephant, there is a door. It leads into my secret garden. From there, you can get to the secret harbor, and from there, you can get to the secret labyrinth. And that
Very
is
secret.
where, yes, we must all have our secrets to some extent.
That's true.
But if you wish to see Vencarlo, he is currently staying there. He insisted that he be given the most maximum of security in his stay. So,
I'm sorry, did you say the secret labyrinth? I just want to know that I heard that correctly.
yes.
Or was that different? Oh.
The labyrinth in the harbor in the garden.
Indeed, you have heard it correctly. Sorry, do you folks not have labyrinths?
I don't believe I have a labyrinth.
I'm not
Sadly,
sure what that word means.
Oh
the
no.
yeah, the inn I run is sadly not big enough for one.
Is that like a library?
It's
No.
That's where they put the books, right?
it's a maze.
right. It's
Oh.
not a maze. All right, there's a difference between a labyrinth and a maze. A maze has dead ends, and a labyrinth does not have dead ends.
Oh.
I actually
I don't
learned
know if
something
I don't
today.
know if this labyrinth will have dead ends and actually be a maze. But that is the distinction.
Glorio claps. The Amarun here, she knows what she is talking about, see?
Oh my god, he knows my actual title. Oh, I love this guy. I don't care if he ends up being evil.
Why would the guy with a secret labyrinth in a secret
He's a secret labyrinth.
garden
These are my words.
be evil?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm turning to evil if it means labyrinth all the time.
Well, I'm sure we'll be happy to go to this extent to go see Vencarlo just to make sure, and we're free to leave at the end.
Oh, of course. I would not dare to keep you. There is a bit of a problem with the Labyrinth Guardians. It's a bit annoying getting in and out, but if you are able to deal with the Emperor...
Here it comes.
The labyrinths always have guardians.
What should we know about the Labyrinth's Guardians?
Ah, well, I'll tell you that as soon as I get the get the servants to get you some refreshments. Please. And he will make to the door to then start talking to one of the servants. And I think that is a good spot to end for the evening. Yay!
Don't trust this guy's
boy.
refreshments for a second. I don't trust for a second they're going to be delicious and healthy for me.
Tully followed him as he went towards the door to at least get off of the big circle thing that is totally not a portal to another demi-plane or something. Oh.
Labyrinth time.
Oh, we gonna die.
Labyrinth
Oh, yeah.
time. Oh, yes.
Well, next time on Third Action, will our heroes venture into the secret gardens, secret harbors, secret labyrinth? Probably.
Yeah.
Join us then. I think we're off next week because of a trip, but we'll be back the week after that. So stay tuned. Have a good week, everybody. Chill out. Chillaxy Chillaxians. Bye-bye.